Hello, my name is Kristen, and I will be telling an excerpt from Mouse, a Survivor's Story. And here my troubles began. This story is about the Holocaust and may be inappropriate for younger children. It's recommended for ages 15 and up. I went over to my father's place shortly after Mala, his second wife, had left him. He was saving matches by the bunches and making sure everything was neat and in order. Even his neighbors couldn't stand him by that point. When Pop and I went out for a walk, I decided to ask him more about the war. Can I ask you about your past? About Auschwitz? Of course, darling, of course. To me, you can ask anything. Well, what happened when you and Mom arrived and were separated? I waved very fast goodbye to Anya, but you must know we were never separated. Never. No? No. The war pulled us apart, but always before and after we were together. Not so like Mama. She grabbed my money. Auschwitz, Dad. Auschwitz. Auschwitz was in a town called Oswiecim before the war. I came often here to sell textiles, and now I come again. We came to a big hall, and they yelled at us, "Get undressed, leave your valuables, schnell, schnell." They took from us our papers, our clothes, our hair. We were so cold and afraid. We were naked in the snow, and they began throwing our prisoner clothes to us. I was lucky, everything fitted me a little. Only the shirt was big. They registered all of us, took from us our names, and here they put my number. I began crying. A priest came up to me, asked to see my number. He said, "Oh, it starts with 17. This is a good omen. And it ends with 13. The age a Jewish boy becomes a man. And look, added up, they all equal 18. That's high, the Hebrew number for life." He told me I would get through this and come out alive, and I began to believe him. I never saw him again. I heard he left through the chimney. I made friends with a Polish capo. He wanted to learn English, so he gave me bread and eggs, all for English lesson. When the capo couldn't keep me safe anymore, I lie and say I'm a tinsmith. The chief tinsmith was a very, very mean Russian Jew named Yidel. I had to bribe him with food. We were all so hungry. I think if you ate just what they gave you, you would die a little more slow. As the Russians began to advance, the Germans grew very nervous and they want to hide everything. So they had the tinsmith go to the crematorium to dismantle. There was a guy who worked there who told me about the showers. How the biggest pile of bodies is at the front door where they try to get out. And where they take the bodies apart with hooks. And at the bottom where the babies and their skulls are crushed. And some of them had broken fingers where they tried to climb the walls to get out. They pulled the bodies up with an elevator and they put them in the ovens, 2 or 3 at a time. They dig large graves, big as swimming pool, and they put bodies dead and alive in. Then they cover with gasoline to make the bodies burn easy. It's 2:30, time is flying. And there's still so much to do today. We need to defrost dinner, we need to do the dishes, and I still need to count my pills. Come, we must go.